how we use animals in our society. Tonight, in the last of his special reports, Drew Griffin brings us the story of two families brought together by the animal rights movement.
It is 6:30 at the Nickells, dinner time in a vegetarian home. In the animal rights movement, this is the grassroots. Mom, Dad, and two teenage daughters all not eating meat because they feel it's morally wrong.
I don't find that many other people who are doing it for moral reasons like me.
It was even more odd 10 years ago when Barry Nickel decided to end his lifelong diet of animal flesh.
I'd say I was a meat glutton. If I ate a meal, I'd go back for seconds only on the meat.
But it's clear that vegetarianism will become more accepted.
Lack of acceptance has made it tough for the Nickells' teenage daughters, but they are managing to keep their meatless diets in a meat-filled world. Their mother is looking ahead to the day when her daughters are looked upon as pioneers in a meatless society.
So pretty soon, they'll be the norm, right? And they'll be a status symbol to be a vegetarian, and the rest of people will aspire toward it.
7:30 a.m. at Spring Meadow Farm. 6,000 hogs are waking to a new day. Whitley Stevenson has already made his rounds in what could only be described as a pork-producing factory.
Our days to market, we're trying to shoot for 150 days.
In 5 months, these day-old pigs will weigh 220 pounds and be headed for dinner tables across the state. From the start of their short lives, they are under the full-time care of farm workers, whose goal is to help the hog put on pounds as quickly and as comfortably as possible.
If we abuse them, then it costs us money.
The operation is large, clean, and for Bill Stevenson and his two sons, it is a way of life.
But the secret to the success here has been this is a family operation. Me and my two sons, we see these animals every day. We know what goes on every day, and we're on top of it, and you can't hire that kind of management.
But as proud as they are of Spring Meadow Farms, they know their way of life is being threatened by the growing movement that finds this entire operation morally wrong.
I just hope that livestock producers will have some say and input in, and that the animal rights people don't sensationalize to the point that they have total control over my destiny.
In the next 10 years, destiny will bring these two families together. For the Nickells, it could be a decade of progress, freedom for the animals. For the Stevensons, what's being called the decade of the animals could be an end to their way of life. And to kick off what is being called the decade of the animals, activists from across the country are planning a March for the Animals to be held here in Washington next year. With no small dreams, the animal rights activists are predicting the march will begin to change this nation.
The me generation is dead.
Drew Griffin, WRAL-TV News.
It was a week ago tonight, a series of thunderstorms.